Hey there. Pricing is a topic where many freelancers struggle because they do not know what they're worth, what the market value is. But in the end, it's not only that, but you need to know what your costs are to have a baseline for it. So I put together this table, and you will get a link down below to find this. So let's go through it a bit. First, you need to define what you want to take out of your freelance business. So this is before tax, mind it. So because taxes are different in every country, I can't define it here. So this is your target outcome before tax. I took some typical German numbers here, and they are rough. So yeah, it's just to have some base numbers in it. But let's say you want to make 3,500 euros a month before taxes. So you have your baseline. Then you rent an office space. This is cost. You have utilities like electricity, internet, water. You have your hardware costs, and I just middle it out. I don't know, maybe you buy a new PC every few years. So, and it's hard to get an exact monthly number out of it. You need to calculate that by yourself. But as I said, it's a placeholder number here. Maybe you have some software subscriptions if you're using anything else than Blender, so you need to put them in here. Then your insurance, social security. So in Germany, as a freelancer, you will most likely pay something like 450 euros per month, even in the months where you do not work. So it's important to take this into your costs. Marketing, so website hosting, maybe you do some ads. I don't know. So play with this number. So those are your fixed costs. Then you have some variable costs. Training and education. You take an online course here and there, buy a workshop. Yeah. Supplies, so I don't know, some tools, some pencils, everything costs money, yeah. Freelance fees, so yeah, your accountant, basically, this is mostly your accountant, but maybe you pay some freelance platforms to be listed there. So put this in here. Then other expenses, like, I don't know, you drink a beer with a client. So, and you put this on basically your work expenses. So other expenses go here. So you see, you want to take out 3,500, but with all the other costs, you're already at 5,160 there. So stuff adds up real quick. Then you have the billable hours. Billable hours on is roughly 136 hours. A 40-hour week would have 171 hours, but you have bank holidays, you have sick days, and you want to go on normal holidays. So you have to take this into account as well. So those are the middled out over the year billable hours per month that you can basically sell. So to reach this number with this amount of hours, you need 37.94 euros per hour. This is what your costs are. So this is a zero sum here. But then you have to take into account that you will not be able to sell all of your hours all of the time. There will be some off time. If you have a good booking rate, you have a rate of 70%, but then this is really a good rate. So this would take up your hourly total to 54 euros because you would already need 7,000 euros per month that you pay. So in the months that you work full, so to cover for the other months where you will not work full. So this is like, do not take too big of a look at this number. This hourly number is what really counts. So this does not take into account that there may be some problems you haven't calculated for. So calculate a buffer, and you calculate this buffer into the hourly rate as well, because the hours that you spend on your problems, you are not able to bill basically on top. So you put it into the base hour that you are billing, so to speak. Put a buffer of about 20% for unpredicted problems. So now you're already at an hourly rate of 65 euros that you take out to clients. But now we want to make a profit to lay money aside for the future. I put in here a profit of 25%, but it's up to you. You can put it in 20%, and this table will calculate everything for you. So now you're already at an hourly rate of 81.30 euros. And this is, in Germany, it's this is a realistic number. Most freelancers have an hourly rate, so at least senior freelancers have an hourly rate of about 80 euros. This is a somewhat normal rate. So with a month in that you will work full, basically you will earn this much money. It looks a lot, but you have to take into account those are your monthly costs, and they will get from your account no matter if you have work or not. So you need to make way more than this when you are fully booked all the time. You need to make more money than you need, because there will be some months where you will not earn any money. Yeah. So play with the numbers a bit, because they differ from country to country and from situation to situation. But this should give you a good base to calculate your internal costs, as well as the numbers which you should put out to clients, or to get as a baseline if you do a productized pricing. But you should always know what your hour needs to get in for you for your business to be sustainable.